Hey guys, this is a project that I started before I decided I wanted to shoot a little video about it. This is something I've been wanting to try, and so I decided this is the perfect time to do it. The house that I'm renting, the water heater quit last night. The lights in the house flickered, and I just, after living here for so long, I just realized what it was, and the bottom heating element on this water heater went. This is the third time since I've lived here in the last 10 years or something like that. But it was to the point to where the last time I seen them replace the bottom element, I looked inside the hole where the element goes, and all the calcium deposit and all the stuff deposit that comes up in these things was up to the top, if not above the hole line in here, and they stuff it in there anyway. Who knows how long it's going to last when your element is sitting in that stuff, because it's just going to corrode it away, heating up and all that stuff. So I always talk to people about, well, why not clean all that out of there and make it last longer? And everybody's like, no, just, you need a new water heater. Just get a new water heater and all this. So I'm like, okay, whatever, But since this one happened and I'm going to fix it, I decided I'm going to try it and see what happens and see how long it lasts. So what I did was, I didn't get a before picture, but I'll just let you know that all the stuff that was in there, that's some of it. This is the calcium deposit stuff that I got out of there. It was above the hole. This was the old element that was in there. This was the piece that was in there attached to that one. So I pulled that out of there, and I made some makeshift pieces for my shop vac. I started with the small one, and I shoved it in there, and I just vacuumed all that stuff out of there. And then the small one kept getting clogged, so I ended up going with a bigger round tube, and I stuck that one in there, just going in there and vacuuming all that stuff out. And I got some pictures of it afterwards of what it looks like, and I'll put those up so you can see it. And this is what's in the shop vac, what I vacuumed out of there, just so you can see what was in there. This is all that was sitting at the bottom of the water heater, and this is why people tell you just to go buy a new water heater, because this is all the calcium and junk that just gets sitting at the bottom of the water heater over time. And you're not going to get your people that fix your water heater to vacuum that stuff out. So I decided I wanted to try it and see if this thing can last a little bit longer, because I looked inside with a flashlight and it doesn't look like it's rusted in there. In this picture here that I'll put up, you can see the anode tube in there, and you can see that it's covered with all the calcium deposit and stuff like that. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to attract all that stuff, but when you get so much of it in there, where else is it supposed to go? It just collects at the bottom. So this is just my little thing to try to see if we can prolong this a little bit, and since I live here, I can keep an eye on it and see how long it lasts. But I got a new one. I'm going to put a new one in there. This is a 240 volt 4500 watt. And if you ever want to see, measure one of these to see if they're bad, I can't do this while I hold my, I'm using my phone, sorry. I'll cover it up with my fingers so you really can't see nothing. Probably can't see that. If you put your meter, I'm trying to put my meter on here, okay, hold on with me. If you put your meter across the two screws like that, on your meter, you'll get a high reading. This says mega ohms. Before it was reading like K ohms. So if you get anything really super high for a reading, it's bad. Because it should read really low in ohms. So let's measure the new one. Let me put this on there. Bear with me for a second while I spin you all around and get you dizzy. So I have it on the new one. Now let's see what the new one reads. And you can see that the new one reads 12 ohms. See that? That's what a new one should read. So that's how you can tell if they're good or bad. So I'm going to put this new one in there, and you just stick it in. You screw it in there. One wire on one screw, other wire on the other screw, and turn the power on. And if you are definitely not even familiar with this kind of stuff, don't do it, because I am in no way teaching you how to do this. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, because this is very dangerous. You're working with 240 volts or 220 volts, and you can get shocked really bad. There's a lot of amps going through there. So this is, if you do this, you're all on your own. But yeah, I just wanted to get this short video up there just to let you see what I'm doing on this. And instead of replacing the water heater because that calcium deposit reached over the bottom hole, I don't think you necessarily have to buy a whole new water heater for that. That anode rod, that's all corroded on the inside, that's supposed to be like that, and you can also replace those. For this particular one, it's like $20 to $40 or something like that. And I'll show you right here, it's right underneath this. So you take this off, you unscrew it, and it's a big long thing. They look different. So you just pull it out of there, you put a new one in there, and it's still cheaper than buying a new water heater. So, and the element only cost, this particular one only cost $6. I just got the cheapest one to see how long this lasts. If it doesn't last long, I'll go up the next price, which is I think $10, and the next one's $20. You know, because I don't know which ones are better. Because the $20 ones they look exactly the same, and they say the same thing on the package. So I don't know what the difference is. But all right, this short video, I just wanted to let you in on what I was attempting to try with this. I think it'll work. I got it all cleaned out. I'm ready to throw it back together and get some hot water going so I can take a warm shower instead of a cold one. All right, we'll see you on the next one.